Okay, so this is for Aries, Leo, and Sag. I'm going to do 3 readings here, and these are going to be energy updates for the fire signs after we had that full moon, supermoon in Gemini, and we have Saturn direct, Mars direct, Leo, the sun is in Sagittarius, I believe, pretty soon going to be in Capricorn. But then we have Sagittarius, we did have Jupiter going through Cancer, safety, security, overcoming fear. There could be an expansion of family, neighbors, friends, long distance, people who are more like friends become more like family. But this also brings in issues with trust and who do I trust? So what we have here with the fire signs is you are passionate. You are physical energy, the physical manifestation of the soul's purpose to continue. The fire that burns within you keeps you going physically, going to the gym, going on walks, staying motivated. If you have too many people throwing water, earth on you, water signs can be too emotional and it throws water on you and makes you feel, a little bit unmotivated. Earth is definitely someone who tries to be practical, squash your dreams. Throwing dirt on a fire is like, now I'm not motivated anymore. Like someone saying, you can't afford it. You're like, yes, I can. I'm going to do this, this, this. Air signs are good people to be around right now because their ideas. If you think, what happens when you add oxygen to a flame? It goes big. Like it's a big fire bomb of like more. So the ideas fuel the fire. It's good to be around a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarius. However, those signs are going through their own trust issues right now of being publicly humiliated, publicly not trusted. So if you go to them for their ideas, make sure you're approaching an air sign who is not resentful, hateful, angry. You need to pick someone who's like really got their life together. So there could also be air placements in a chart. You could be talking to a Leo with a lot of Mercury or a lot of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius in their chart, and they could have some great motivating ideas for you. You are intense. You bring the intensity. You bring the power. What happens when someone takes that power away or undermines you? They say you're lazy. You're boring, and so those would be those words to use to hook you into not believing in yourself. And the whole thing would be around projection. Someone else is projecting their fear out of jealousy, anger, low vibrational, whatever. Now you have shifted timelines though. So you're going to recognize that energy before it even hits you. You're going to be like, no. Like just closing the energetic door and just saying, no, I've shifted to a new timeline. I'm in a new phase. Stay out. You could also see it as digital, like see everything as like a digital, like video game you're in. Do you want those like villains, like zombies coming after you? No, I don't think so. Be loyal to people who are loyal in return. Don't give to people who don't give in return. Reciprocity is big right now. It doesn't have to be 50-50 though, because I know a lot of air sign or fire signs are very generous and they don't really care so much about receiving in return, but you don't want to get nothing in return. I think that's part of it. You could be dealing with people who betrayed you, broke promises, disrespected you publicly, or jealous of your fire, jealous of your appearance. Because when you're motivated, usually you're up and doing stuff and you're out in public. Fire, somebody could accuse you of having an anger management problem. People could accuse you of being hot-headed or tempered, like having a temper, short fuse. These people then can in turn use this to lie about you. Ride on your energy when they need it. When their cowards come to you as someone who is brave. So now you're taking back your crown. This is all about the fire signs taking the crown back, saying, no, You know, you called me all these things, you used me, you needed me, and now you're like this, that, the other. I'm taking my crown back. Watch the karma unfold. You know, there's going to be people who go through public embarrassment, regret. You could go through a huge glow up, and because you're unstoppable in this energy. Now, you take your power back with authority, but not ego. You know, you're not walking around calling other people jerks or whatever. You're being recognized and having magnetism. So let's see. You're being restored and elevated. Definitely a glow up. So let's see. Let's start with Aries. Show us your Aries spirit. What is going on with Aries? Yeah, you already have it. It's already here. And this causes a tower. It causes like a big viral situation. You've already got it. It's already here. It's you. What you're waiting for is here. It's all, you already have that. Okay, other people want it too. 5 of Fire. Other people want what you have. And what's the root of that? Probably a 5. No, a Page of the Pentacles. Okay. Somebody wants to be like your student, or you don't trust them. You are tired, or Knight of Coin. You're motivated to continue, but you're like, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for a student. There is 5 of Cups. Guilt. Strength. So you're like, I'm strong, I'm resilient. Ooh. Wow, you've totally changed. The Death. You've totally transformed. This person may feel betrayed if you're not willing to help them. You've got a lot on your plate. 10 of Wands. You're like, I want to do it all on my own. Yeah, you're going through a healing. You don't want to be manipulated. Ace of Swords. You have mental clarity, truth. You see something exactly for how it is. There could be a person who like wants your help, but then they always question you and say, well, I don't want to do it that way. I want to do it my way. And you're like, I don't have time for that. Like, I'm an Aries. I really don't have time. I'm tired. I'm going through transformation. I'm healing. I'm stepping into this fresh new beginning of the star. Maybe you're a celebrity. Some of you could be famous. And the energy that's influencing this is guilt. 5 of Cups. I knew it was 5s. You've got 5 of Cups. Oh, an Emperor. Yeah, you're in power. You're in charge. You're Emperor. You have oversight. Why do you have to step into strength of like a Leo energy? Chariot, determined to go forward. Charging ahead to victory. New fire, new inspiration. The Wheel of Fortune. You have fate and change. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so you have fate, supernatural energy of destiny. Okay, we have Justice and the Fool coming out together. Okay, so I think I just picked this up. I don't know, 4 of Cups. But we have the Fool and Justice. We have something taking a risk, and we have Major Arcana for a situation being made fair in your life. Things get easier as you go through this change. Now, this person feels 10 of Swords. What is 10 of Swords? What is 10 of Swords? The Tower. So they go through like the Scorpio energy of like hidden shocks, the shock of their life, complete devastation. They could be going through the karmic judgment, which could be like a whole variety of things. They're going through a day of reckoning. Lightning strikes them down, whatever. Okay, so you're stepping into your power by going through this change. Somebody reaches out to you kind of like, hey, can I be a student? Hey, can I learn? And you're 9 of Rods. Like, I don't really have time. I'm kind of having to like block you off. Things have changed. I'm determined to go forward. And they're Tower 10 of Swords. Why are they Tower 10 of Swords for Aries? The Devil. Okay, so they made a bad choice anyway. An Earth Queen, other people, and they're angry about that. Okay, so somebody trusted the wrong people. Queen of Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Devil with 3 of Cups and 5 of Swords. They're angry. They trusted the wrong people. They hate these people, in fact. You're stepping into justice. The Wheel of Fortune has turned. You're charging ahead. You're being strong. And your energy is like death. Like, I have, that old me is gone and I'm a new person. So that's good. Okay, let's move on now to Leo. And also, Aries, you're finding out the truth about what someone went through. Extremely devastating. All right? And your energy is like, I have everything I need here. So let's see what we have here for the sign of Leo. Spirit angels and guides, please show us for Leo. I wouldn't be surprised if 10 of Pentacles comes out first. Why is Leo so rich? Some people could think that the Leos are like up to something, like, because they're so rich. What's going on here? The universe is shining favor on Leos. What do we have for Leo? Oh, you're even more than that. You're even more than a 10 of Pentacles. You're an Empress. You have everything abundant coming your way. You could be dealing with a feminine King of Water, water sign in the cross, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Maybe you care for someone. Your emotions are deep. You find out the truth, Ace of Swords. Maybe you have a new idea. You're excited for this idea. Okay. Ooh, these are all good things. Chariot, determined to go forward. Could be about cars or travel. Strong Cancerian energy here. You like this, 9 of Cups. There could be a person coming towards you. It is crossing the energy. Wow, you feel very like heroic, like you're celebrated as this hero. What is going on here? Some of you are going on stage, being like center stage. There's a person who is hangman. They're stuck in an uncomfortable situation. They're having to see a situation differently from what it was. They may be publicly embarrassed. 10 of Swords is your fear. The world. You get the most of everything that could possibly be. What do we have with the world for Leo? Earth page, blocking that off. What's going on? King of Earth. Surprise, secrets. Somebody did something independently on their own at the last minute. And now they're stuck. Why are you glad for this? They have to learn to understand and tolerate and be tempered. What's going on there? You're going to help them out. King of Wands, 6 of Coin, or they're going to pay you to help them. The scales are going to balance. Why is this person stuck? A water queen, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. They could be seeing something from a different perspective. Feeling stuck, feeling like they can't do anything. What's this world? The ideas around the situation cause someone to doubt. Why did they doubt? They doubt that it would happen. They're like, this won't happen. It should be here already. It's not here. You are going to come into an understanding with someone that this is how it is. They can't hate you for... You're not like a magic wand where you can just go, okay, it's here. You're saying, like, it's coming, it's here, don't worry. You're not even really saying don't worry. You're saying, I've got this. I'm great. And they're like, casting doubt or aspersions on you. It does work out in your favor, Leo. So what do we have here? Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? I'm seeing the Empress still. Some of you are like, oh, well, it's the way you're shuffling. It doesn't, trust me, after 5 years, it doesn't matter how I shuffle. I can shuffle, cut, shuffle again, cut. It'll just come out the same. I think some Sagittarius would be like, you need to take a class on how to learn how to shuffle, because once you learn, then you'll know. And it's like, or you learn from someone better than you, like how to shuffle, or like very prestigious, like for someone maybe prestigious. Why am I saying it's prestigious? This is all about for you reclaiming your authority, reclaiming your passion, getting recognized for what you do as a Sagittarius. Show us Sagittarius. Wow, there's a water sign or someone highly emotional. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a man, a father, a very caring person. This person's going through a tower. The shock of their lives. Now, this could be your energy too. 10 of Swords. Your Chariot. You're determined to go forward. Some of you could be driving to a person. Getting in the car, driving. Okay, it's similar to Leo. There's something that may have gone on with an earth sign man here that comes to light. You want to come in as this hero. Like, I've got this. You want to be recognized in a good way. What is going on for Sagittarius? You want to be optimistic. Okay, this, you didn't know that this person was dealing with like a really bad situation. 2 of Swords. No one told you. Now you're wanting to come in and rescue because they're stuck. Hangman. An Earth Queen. Family energy. Queen of Earth. This could be a husband, a spouse, a partner, or an ex. It's someone who got themselves in a tricky situation. Why are you 2 of Swords? You don't quite know what to do. 7 of Water. There's a variety of complicated feelings around it. Why is it Devil? A Water Queen and 4 of Cups. There's someone who won't accept. They refuse. They don't want to acknowledge or accept something that they think is wrong or is wrong. Why is it the Sun? It's surprising. How does this work out for such? The Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter. So you see things as changing. And what is this? Reconciled after a fight over something that was not enough, not good enough, insufficient, or lacking. Why are you confused about the information and how you feel? You told this person already, you advised them, and they doubted it. They were like, no, I doubt it. What's the outcome? It is going to change, and other people are going to be around you, supporting you. The Death and the Justice. Okay, so we do have something closing out the cycle, maybe legally. This could be about transformation, changes, endings, and beginnings with seeking justice and truth and a situation that is legal and fair. Okay, some of you are walking away from the situation saying like, okay, you know, I told you. Maybe be aware of wanting to say, I told you so. There's a King of Air here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This person's curious, is asking questions. Why do you come in as a hero? There's a Page of Pentacles, a Taurus, a Capricorn, Virgo. What is that? The Moon. There's mysteries or secrets. What's the mystery or secret? Somebody's waiting for something that they're very disappointed about. What is this? This will develop into something meaningful that continues or has been continuing. It will be worked out. Okay, maybe some of you could have told people to fight back, to stand your ground and fight back. Or maybe you decided to fight back. That person may have been angry, or you may have like kind of come to this, what do you call it? Like sparring with someone, like going back and forth. It ultimately ends in justice here for the Sagittarius, with other people feeling the same way. You may have said to someone, like, you could have pushed them to be better, to do better, and they're like, I can't. They could freak out and say, like, I can't, I'm this, I'm that, I can't. And they want to get their point across. They feel like their point is not being heard if you're pushing them. What's Sagittarius again? Yeah, this Knight of Swords. So somebody rushes in telling you the information in a very like agitated way, and you're trying to understand where they're coming from. It isn't enough because it's taking time to develop. And what is it? It's bad. I mean, this is something that is like not... It's purposely done to make someone feel like they have no other choice. This doesn't affect you at all. You possibly had something taken from you and not given back, Sagittarius. If you have Earth in your chart, you could have had someone steal from you. You could have, yeah, they're going to give you the Pentacle. They could zeal it to you. Somebody could say, like, we need this now. This could have been a person you trusted and gave money to or helped. And they didn't give it to you, or every time you asked for it, they avoided the topic. So now you're going to have to be very straightforward with them. The Nine of Swords, the Death, and the King of Swords. Very, very worried about how this will change. Why is there an Ace of Pentacles here? It could be technically someone you owe too. The tables could be turned. A King of the Earth, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This is like a bill collector, maybe. It could be vice versa. Like you have the money, but someone is like yelling at you saying like, give me the money. And you're like, well, I don't have it today because it's Sunday or it's like a federal holiday. The bank is closed. I'll go tomorrow. And this person is like Knight of Swords, King of Pentacles, Death. And you have to be very straightforward and say, like, calm down. They're kind of accusing you of, like, stealing from them. Or vice versa. Because your energy is 10 of Pentacles. And their energy is an Ace with a 9 and a Page. So it's like they don't really need it either. They're asking for the Pentacle from you. Well, they have 1 Pentacle. You have 10. They have 1, they need 9. So it's like somebody asking for like a full refund. And you're like, okay, I can get it to you. I don't have it today. I don't have it this minute. And the problem is you care about this person and they care about you too, but they're handling it all wrong. So what that is karmic. It's you need to establish boundaries. You need to discern who you can trust and who you can't trust. So that's what's coming up in all the energies with that full moon, super moon in Gemini. So that's what I have for you guys. You can check out my website, starseed1111.com. I do have karmic oils on there if you want to see them. Thank you guys, and I'll see you again next time.